While you were with the NPFL, there were several foreign nationals. Some of them reported to be mercenaries. Some regular troops from the Burkinabe army. But you are aware, though, that there were some regular troops from the Burkinabe army that came to fight alongside the NPFL, are you?
No, not to my knowledge.
Well, the president of Burkina Faso, Blaise Compaoré, admitted in an interview with Jeune Afrique that he did send a battalion of Burkinabe commandos to fight alongside the NPFL in Liberia. Did you serve alongside any of those men, or did you know any of them?
What relevant is not to my knowledge, in a sense that I know a man called Dr. Mani. He's from the Gambia. A friend of Taylor came and he was in Habel. And a lot of foreigners were there, and it was difficult for me. I was in and out. I was not a stationary commander to be fighting with people to know who they are, but they were purely foreigners that were there and they were based in there. So that was making things difficult to answer your question, directly.
So Dr. Manning, is he the same as Kukwe Samba Samyang?
That's the man.
Who attempted to overthrow the Gambian government?
In Gambia, that's the man. He was here briefly with us, and later he left. So
where is he now? When did he leave Liberia?
Oh, he left ever since he left. I cannot remember. He left. He had a quarrel with former President Taylor. He was becoming very powerful. He had his own group. He has his unit, and President Taylor did not like that.
What happened to the members of his unit?
Well, they used to call Gambian Unit or Gambia Force or what, and they were very powerful fellows. So they left, and their confusion started until I didn't like him around him, and then he left. And I think he's in Ghana today as I'm speaking to him.
In Ghana?
In Ghana.
Were there other foreign nationals fighting alongside the NPFL that you can remember, besides Gambians? Were there, for instance, we know that there were Sierra Leoneans as public record from the REF, but were there other nationals? Were there Guineans, for example? Were there Ghanaians? Were there Nigerians? Were there Senegalese? Were there other nationals?
No, I would say when you almost call Sierra Leonean, when you say Sierra Leonean was fighting alongside with us, that for the Sanka connection, and for the Gambians, they were also there. They were fighting alongside. That I know of.
Did you know Fode Sanko personally?
Yes.
When was the first time you met him?
The first time I met Fode Sanko was in Libya. Fode Sanko, almost at the end of our training, had gone to Libya with about 7-8 men and to train. And according to him, he had been oppressed, his people are suffering, and he wanted help from Gaddafi. But he was not taken seriously. But 7 men, 8 men can now overthrow a government. Even though he was accommodated. And they came at one time, he was in the kitchen making tea for us, because our on the top of adjutant, general, I used to order him to make tea for me and all of that. And later we left. We were almost coming to Liberia now. We left.
At what time did he join you in Liberia?
Well, it was that difficult for me to say, because I was left at the rear.
But did you see him in Banga anytime living in Banga?
Yes, he came to Banga on 1 or 2 occasions.
How long did he live there, to the best of your knowledge?
No, he wasn't living there. When we met the last time I met him was, he was in Banga, and he had come to see President Taylor on something that was making him a little bit annoyed. And he did not explain to me in detail, but he was in Banga.
So, are you aware that Mr. Fode Sanko, the late, and others from the NPFL attacked Sierra Leone? Were you in the planning of that operation?
No. I was in Kipama, not in the planning.
Did you at any time?
I knew they would.
Did you at any time go to the front lines to inspect that area of operation?
No. That was very far from me. I was in Kipama. That time I was superintendent of Kipama's now. Maryland.
So your authority did not extend
to
that far?
To that far, no. They were far from me.